Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, July 26, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. All my Game of Thrones fans out there know just how dangerous two great forces can be when they decide to link up. And I'm not sure if we've got two greater forces in bodybuilding right now than the Nathan the Asha Roelly Winklaar dynamic duo they've got going on out there at Oxygen Gym. Earlier in the week, new video surfaced of one of the now legendary Ash of Winkler back training workouts, as the two gear up for what's likely to be another pair of top 10 Olympia finishes. To their credit, both Nathan and Roelly look to be in an incredible shape right now. And with these two guys pushing each other to the limit all the way up to showtime, I fully expect to get the best versions of Nathan the Asha and Roelly Winklaar, electrifying what's guaranteed to be another raucous Olympia crowd. In the world of strength sports, there are records, and then there are records. And for the fourth time in his Hall of Fame career, former 212 standout Amit Sapir was out there breaking records. Last weekend, Sapir made history again and further cemented his legacy as one of the greatest pound-for-pound lifters of all time when he set the 181-pound no-wrap squat record by smashing an incredible 762 pounds with ease. With that lift, Sapir became the only man in history to hold all-time records in 4 weight classes at the same time, which is a feat that I'm not sure will ever be matched at any point in our lifetime. Even if he officially retired his posing trunks, as far as I'm concerned, Sapir is still one of the strongest bodybuilders on the planet. And for any of you out there who want to dispute me, I once again refer to the great American philosopher Jay-Z. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. If you listen to all the talking heads out there, you'd think that all the excitement for this year's Figure Olympia is centered around a 2-horse race. Well, let me be the first to tell you that it's time to wake up and start paying attention to Natalia Abraham, because this girl is flat out dangerous. Just over a month after her huge win at the Dallas Europa Pro, the 20-something figure superstar looks like she's really starting to find her stride. Inside sources are telling me that Abraham is on pace to completely smash that previous career best we saw back in Dallas. And if an improved Natalia Abraham shows up at 100% in Vegas, I think she has a legitimate chance to end the weekend as one of the top 5 ranked athletes in the world. After spending 4+ decades in New York, believe me when I tell you that you're going to see all sorts of insanity roaming the streets in the summer. But with that being said, I'm still not sure I've ever seen anything out there quite like our old friend Maxx Charles. Earlier this week, bodybuilding's real-life version of Captain America was spotted crushing another monster arm session out at Bev Francis' Powerhouse Gym, where he's starting to ramp up the intensity of his Olympia prep. I've said for years that from the waist up, Maxx Charles is good enough to be a top 5 Olympian. And now that his legs finally look like they're at least equally as dangerous, the ceiling for how high he can climb suddenly looks a whole lot higher. I know the Toronto Raptors have been making some headlines for some of their off-season moves as of late, but as far as I'm concerned, it's the Canadian bodybuilding scene that should be making the back page headline. Over the week, we saw some signs of life from Canadian 212 star Zane Watson, who looks to be well rested after spending some time flying below the radar. The latest training video coming from the former Olympian seems to show him still firing on all cylinders, looking awfully close to the guy we saw march into Columbus and score a top 5 finish at the Arnold. When you look at Watson, it isn't much of a stretch to say that he's probably one of the more underrated guys in the entire 212 division. And I can't say that I'd be shocked if he snuck in late somewhere and wound up stealing a last-minute qualification for the Olympia.